um, a living room type show where you sit back and we talk about everything that you normally talk about. I mean, we're going to talk about relationships. We'll talk about clothes, shoes. I mean, we're going to talk about everything, man. It's like nothing is limited. This is totally uncut, raw. You say how you feel, say what's on your mind. We're going to have guests. Some of the guests you know, some of the guests may be up and coming people. Some of the guests may be, world renowned. You know what I mean? But and that's what it's all about. Today, our special guest is I know him as Mylan. Some of you guys may know him as the comic Stromile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we've been friends forever. You know what I mean? So just sit back and enjoy the show. This is a call-in number. You want to call in? You can subscribe to Big Sneed Entertainment on YouTube. Become a subscriber. The shows will be put on there. I'm pretty sure Mylan has his own YouTube channel or information for him, so you can subscribe. Subscribe to WDDS Dirty TV as well. You'll see a lot of this show and other shows on there. Some great programming up and coming on the show. We got another co-host. You know how black people are, you know what I'm saying? You get a couple of them that's, in the pocket, and you get a couple of them that's late. So, you know what I mean? On CP time. I don't know how old that phrase is, but it's still in existence. So, here you go, Mylan. Go ahead, man. Tell them about yourself, man.
What's going on, man? I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be sitting down and doing this during this time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody locked down. Everybody looking for something to do, looking for some sort of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And they shut down all the bars, all my comedy shows and stopped. Pretty much grinded to a halt. So I hosted like 3 or 4 of them before COVID hit. So from the suburbs all the way down to the Harry's in downtown Detroit, everything is pretty much at a host. So I'm excited to be in front of a mic again, a camera, and just having some fun, man. You know what? I'm proud of the show. I'm proud of be the first guy on the show and help you get this mug off the ground, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, man. Hey, let's talk about the stimulus checks, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the second round. The first round, they cashed everybody out. Unemployment and a stimulus check. I couldn't even buy a Rolex from the pawn shop, bro.
No, you can't do that.
I couldn't buy one. It was all
You ain't
gone,
supposed
man. Well, I mean, everybody can't afford to walk into Tiffany's and spend $30,000-$40,000 on a watch.
I'm just saying, the stimulus is just that. You're supposed to stimulate the economy. You're supposed to go out there and buy, things you need because you don't know how long this gonna last.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
But our cousins decided to go buy crab legs.
Crab legs.
It was the line at Miley ain't never been that goddamn long. So you know what I'm saying? They just grabbing crab legs like come on, man, like they just seen the first episode of Deadliest Catch. Damn, it's that many crabs out there.
I didn't even know.
Crabs in my life.
Hey, look, and they're not just crabs. They was calling king crab legs.
Man, let me tell you.
So I was at the fish market, and the lady was like, "Oh yeah, we getting the king crab legs." I was like, "Yeah," and I'm standing there like, "Okay, then you boiling, huh?" Hey, they brought out. She was like, "Well, let me get the, how you break it down. Bring it out." So he brought out one big fat long king crab leg. She was like, "Is that all I get? I don't get nothing else.
Man.
$50, $60. What you mean?"
People get money and act like you know what I'm saying, like they top dog. Like, come on, man, stop it. That little stimulus check ain't gonna last that damn long. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You're supposed to be out there buying toilet paper, paper plate, something that you can make it to the next stimulus, which it probably ain't gonna be too much, further down the line. But man,
the second one is already out.
Yeah, I know.
I was checking out today. They had some people rush the White House. I think those were the people
They rushed the Capitol.
The Capitol.
Yeah, they tore the Capitol up right now.
Those are the people who didn't get the electronic deposit of the second stimulus check. They're mad, so they storming the Capitol now, man.
And it's funny that we're talking about this because I was talking to my wife before I left, and I was like, "Listen, man, it's so messed up because when the Black Lives Matter rally was out there, they had police, they had tanks out there. They had, you know, M16s. M16 looked like a Rambo movie on the steps. You know what I'm saying? But now they got these guys out here, I guess, because if you wear a red hat, you can storm the building. You know what I'm saying? If you wear a red hat, you can get away with a lot of shit. Because they down there acting a fool. You know, the MAGA shit.
Oh, the MAGA.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, dog, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all supported, you know, because he had a rally out there.
Yeah, okay.
And so they ran over, after the speech, they ran over to the Capitol building, and then they just stormed the motherfucker. Man, they all in Pelosi's office. They all in, yeah, they all through it right now. They ran through it.
Man, but you know what? I'm glad you brought up him. So you didn't call him. But it's interesting, man. You got a lot of people that are mad at this guy, right?
Yeah.
And they don't realize that he's not a humanitarian. He's not a career politician. You know what I'm saying? He's been a businessman his whole life.
Yeah,
he's never been a mayor. He's never been sat on the city council.
Not a politician.
Yeah, he's not a politician. So the decisions and the moves he's making are not political moves. They're business moves for a guy who wants to stay in office. Now he mad because he feel like I don't want to leave yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
why do I have to leave?
Well, I mean,
You know?
that's the mentality of a CEO. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I get what I want when I want it, how I want it. Exactly how, you know, and it comes like that.
It comes
the
like
point
that.
that you get told no, you turn into a baby because you don't understand it. You
Right,
throw a
right.
tantrum. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
it's
you
a
do.
tantrum right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because it's like, this is how I've been giving it to my whole life. If I ask for it, I should get it.
Right.
And that's the problem. There's no compassion. There's no compassion for the people. As a CEO, you just like, hey, it's my way or the highway. Now he's been given the highway and he don't want to drive.
He don't want to drive. He don't want to get in the
drive.
car. And they gave him the
He don't wanna
keys. He's
drive.
like, I don't want to. Why you putting them?
I'm not driving.
Move,
I'm not
move.
leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
He like playing hot potato. When you try to dodge the potato, you don't want to touch it. He dodging the keys.
I'm not leaving.
It's time for it's like it's time for him to go, man.
I mean, listen, this is America. You know what I'm saying? It's either 4 years or 8 years. There's going to be a change of the guard.
Right.
And the fact that, you know, a lot of Republicans are not accepting of that, I mean, it's sad. But, you know what I'm saying? They got their voice, you know, hey, freedom of speech. They got their voice. Do your thing. But my thing is, it has to be some type of equality across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you know, if like I put on Facebook today, if the shoe was on the other foot, that shoe would have been blown across motherfucking Washington D.C. Because ain't no 500,000 black people about to rush the Capitol. You can forget about it.
Oh man,
They gonna put F-16s in the sky, whatever they call it, F-17s. I don't give a shit.
Right.
F-20s.
Right, they'd have been prepared a long time ago when they filed the
man,
application to. Don't you got to file an application to March or something like that?
Yeah.
Or,
And they're like, whoa, wait
Hold
a
on,
minute.
Johnson,
a
Jerry
minute.
Johnson.
It's a whole lot of goddamn Johnsons.
I don't, you know, you see any Blairs on there anywhere? No Blairs? Okay.
Nothing
well,
in a ski, huh?
Yeah.
No skis?
No skis.
God damn it.
Yeah, I think we better rethink this one. You know what I mean? So
Scramble the jets. Yeah,
right.
man.
But I mean, like I said, man, he's a businessman, so that's why a lot of like the Kanye's and the Ice Cube and a lot of people was going with him because he was business minded.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people looking at them like, well, how could you go against this? At this time, when I'm in a business, I'm about making money. You know, at the same time, and when I was looking at some of the stuff that Ice Cube said, and he said that he was more or less for a change, not a temporary fix, but a definite change.
Yeah.
So that's what he was going towards. That's why he didn't get on the phone call with the senator or I think it was a senator. He didn't get on that phone call because he didn't feel like it was going to be effective change. It was going to be more like a Band-Aid, you know. And that's the understanding that I got. And I'm entitled to my own opinion. So
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? You say what you want to say.
Right,
but
you can log off.
Hey,
Hang
it's my
up. You
motherfucking
ain't gotta
show,
call
so
in.
shit.
Absolutely. And big shout out to Georgia, too. They just passed. They went out there and they voted. So two of the senators out there are now Democratic also. So that's awesome. One of them is black, so that's cool. It's like their first black senator, you know, in history. Yeah, in Alabama, Georgia, whatever. It just, you know, shout out to them down there. Doing that
Shout
thing.
out to them, man. It's
Getting
crazy.
outside, get out them lines for them Jordans and getting them lines for them votes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, can
Hell
I do
with them
both?
Jordans. No,
I mean,
fuck them Jordans.
can I do both, man?
Yeah, you can do both.
Yeah.
Let's start with both.
Let's start with both.
Let's get in both lines and see which one affects your life the best. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying let's not alienate the Jordan buyers because they still can be voters too. Let's go with you get in both lines, and then as you start to go in one line more often, maybe the other line will fade out. You know what I mean? You'll come to a realization.
Let's start a movement.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What? Wait a minute. What movement we gonna start?
I don't know.
Just any movement.
Yeah, we'll come up with some names later.
Yeah, we come up just. Hey, look, we're gonna start a movement. It's gonna be called the movement, and then when we come up with another name, then we'll let you know what that name will be. Yeah. So
don't worry about
just hold on. Just be ready. Get your marching shoes ready, and get your
ready.
voter's registration card together.
Man,
we
try to put something out there now, man. Just pray that everybody make it home safe, and because we still human. You know what I'm saying? You got this side and this side. Everybody's up in arms. Everybody got something to be upset about, but. It is what it is. You gotta take that L. You know what I'm saying? When you lost, you lost.
Yeah.
That's one thing about when we was kids, man, you came up in the Boys and Girls Club. We found out early. When you lose, you just walk away. Take your L. These people that's throwing these joints right now ain't never lost before.
No.
They don't know what it feels to like say, hey man, give up the stick. You lost that pool.
You lost.
Go back to the end of the line and try again. They don't know how to take that. They like, no. So then they gonna storm.
They gonna storm the Capitol.
Yeah, they gonna storm the Capitol.
What do you mean no?
We lost. We don't fucking lose.
We don't lose. Hey, and this is the killer part. It's like, he got so many conspiracies behind him on how he rigged the election, how he messing with the Russians and everything, right? So it's funny because it seems like to me that he rigged it and still lost, and that's why he mad.
Man,
like how did I lose? I rigged this, so I don't get it. So everybody else had to rig it. So he figured if I rigged it and lost, then they had to rig it. So it was double rigged. You know what I'm saying?
It's so much things going on behind the scenes that, I ain't even going to speak on it because I don't know. I don't want nobody knocking at my door. So on the Suede Covington show, you had mentioned. Hey, talk about that. Listen, man, I ain't said shit. I ain't said shit.
I don't know nothing. That wasn't even me.
Right.
See that right there?
I don't even know Suede
That
Covington.
shirt, I don't even got that shirt. That ain't my shirt.
I don't even like checkers.
Right. So there's no conversation, man.
Yeah.
But seriously though, man, you're doing pretty good in this comedy world, man. You've been in the game, what, 3 years, 2 years?
Hell no. What?
How many years you been? Well, I knew you've been telling jokes since I was little, so
exactly.
30 years?
Yeah.
But
no, but
everybody
actually,
else.
I grabbed the microphone, man, and for the first time in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is my 6th year. It may not seem like it, man, because I've kind of been everywhere, you know what I'm saying, Detroit, been on all the type of little, shows and whatnot. But, yeah, it's been a quick 6 years, man. I didn't think it was going to be this fast, I took a little time off, and I think it took about a year off. So within that 6, I didn't do comedy for a year, but I hit the ground running, man, when I first started. It was crazy, My first show ever, my first microphone ever was at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle.
Okay.
Like, how the hell you get the biggest stage to be your debut? You get the stage in Detroit, whether, what I'm saying? Or Metro Detroit, that is, to be your first debut. But I went out there, and it was like, it felt like it was normal. It felt natural. It just felt normal, It was my first time, and ever since then, man, it's just been like this, So I appreciate all the love a lot of people been out there giving me, man. They, and anytime I pick up the phone, they like, hey, we need you for this, we need you for that, and hey, it's just... It's a blessing, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. So 6 years, man, been doing this.
In the game,
making people laugh. And I've been making people laugh for a long time, since kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Absolutely, man.
What was your first joke at kindergarten?
It wasn't a joke, it was a dance. It wasn't a joke, it was a dance, man.
Kindergarten dance,
I did this this pelvic thrust I used to do when I was like, telling like 6, and it made everybody laugh, and I was like, oh shit, I got something. So I would do this thrust.
A thrust at 6, huh?
Would do this thrust, and they caught on, and it was like, oh, that guy's silly. But you didn't know, you don't know what your gift is, you know what I'm saying, when you're young, unless you can sing or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, being funny ain't a gift you find out when you're young, you know what I'm saying? Because you get told you're a class clown, you get sent to detention, and they try to beat the shit out of you, because in the 80s and 90s, when we grew up, we got paddled.
Yeah, we did.
They tried to beat that funny shit about you. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be able to sing, and they want you to be able to, be an straight A student, but if you funny, you getting your ass whooped in school.
Right. You're right.
They don't
you in the corner. They put you in the corner.
You gotta hold books.
Separate you from the class.
You be holding books with your arms out in the corner crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
You disturbing the class. How you disturbing the class? I'm making everybody laugh. This is hilarious. There's people getting paid $1 million for this.
$1 million.
But here I am getting my ass tore up by some fat ass principal. Cause I'm funny. Where you at now, motherfucker?
With the fat principal?
Yeah.
I don't know where that much.
I don't think
Probably
he ain't.
fatter.
I ain't gonna mention names. He probably ain't around no more. I don't know if his family coming for me. You know you're at Highland Park Middle School, big ass principal.
Yeah, I did about the 6 foot. Boy, if we was little, that boy was a giant, wasn't he?
Man.
He was like, damn.
Ain't he about to hit me?
It was like, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. You trying to back up?
Yeah,
But,
that shit. That's that paddling for your ass.
Say, name top 5 comics to you, man. Your top favorite 5 comics.
Man, that's
Hold on, before you start that, man, we gotta take a station break. You're watching the Suede Covington Show live on WDDS Dirty TV, the dirtiest station in the world. Detroit Double D's. We are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, tell your friends, neighbors. And join the conversation. If you want to join the conversation, the number is 734-530-9915. If you feel like you want to comment and say something, you're not afraid to get on the phone, or, I might have something crazy to say. Stromile might have something. But, yeah. So, you were saying, man, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I had to pay the bills. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We got to get the commercial breaks in. Welcome back. We back from commercial. Welcome back. We back from commercial. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go out there and get that Monostat 7.
Whoa,
that's the commercial, wasn't it? That wasn't a commercial?
Yeah, but Monostat 7?
Yeah.
Why Monostat 7?
That's who it's sponsors.
I'm not buying Monostat 7.
But it don't matter. That's the commercial.
We buy Monostat 7.
Hey,
whatever, man.
Keep your coochie from being on fire.
Woo! Fire coochie. Woo! Like it.
Yeah, so we back from commercials. Going out there.
Yeah, so we back from commercial, back on the Suede Covington Show, and Mike was telling us his top favorite five
favorite comedians, man. And it's crazy because it's just about to go from one end to another. I mean, Red Fox, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
and Eddie Murphy for sure.
Okay.
But then it gets a little crazy because Patrice O'Neal, rest his soul.
Okay.
One of the smartest, funniest guys, man. I mean, when I used to watch him, it was before I was even doing comedy.
Okay.
I used to watch him and be like, how smart is that? You know what I'm saying? Because, Eddie Murphy and Red Fox had jokes that was they was hilarious, but they was natural. It just seemed like it was natural to talk about sex and titties and fucking and farting.
Right.
Patrice, man, his jokes just made you think, like, damn. Like, you had to, like, think about it and then laugh. And how smart was that guy? Louis C.K., white comedian, hilarious. If you guys don't know, look him up. And it's a toss-up between Bill Burr, which is another hilarious white comedian, and Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like Kevin Hart if they feel like, he oversaturated or whatnot, but that's what happened when you're good. When you're good and you're making a lot of money from making people laugh, then you just get thrown scripts. You get thrown opportunities. And you can either be lazy and not take them, or you can work your ass off and take them all. And he's set for life right now just because he didn't block his blessings. And
Okay.
Absolutely. So that's my 5, man, for sure.
That's your 5?
Absolutely.
That is very diverse.
Yeah.
You got a diverse 5. You threw a white guy in there.
Two of them.
2 white guys.
Yeah.
So it's like a 2 to 3 ratio.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to give it to him. I mean, comedy is one of the genres that really... It can cross over. You know what I'm saying? It can cross over. You know, a lot of the audience I face in Detroit are mixed. I can go all the way out to the suburbs and do a show of all white or half white. It doesn't matter. In this stage of the game that I'm in, which is still in the beginning stage, you have to be able to make everybody laugh. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be pigeonholed as, hey, this urban comedy, this urban comic from Detroit, it's here to make you,
Right.
Oh, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can go anywhere.
You
You know
want
what I'm
that
saying?
stereotype.
I
Yeah,
went
I got you.
5 hours up north to Alpena.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, the last black person I seen was about 100 miles outside of Alpena. He was on a Newport billboard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was
Newport billboard.
I was on
Alpena.
going up north.
Man, that don't even sound like a regular
Wasn't
city.
no
I would
black
go
people
to,
there.
man.
Wasn't no
Alpena.
black people there. But
Yeah.
when I tell you that crowd was in the palm of my hand, I could do no wrong. So, so you got to be able to be versatile with that. So, with my comedy, it's a direct reflection of the people that I like, and those are white and black comics for sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
You got serious for a moment. We're not even laughing. Nobody got a smile. But so where do some of your ideas come from, man? Do you like pull it from your family? Do you pull it from work? I mean, like where the basis of your ideas come from?
Man, let me tell you something. If your eyes ain't open, you ain't seeing life. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes have to be open, and it's not. When I sit down and write, I'm never sitting down like, okay, I'm about to write a joke. No, that shit is gonna come to me. You know what I'm saying? Because my eyes open throughout the day. I go back and I think about what I seen that day. You see some crazy shit, you got to document it. Sometimes I'll be driving, I'll see some shit and I'll pull over and write it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, because my eyes are open, I'm just looking. That shit is funny. I can make a joke out of that, or that's crazy as hell. Somebody need to hear about that. And you just pull over and write it down. So some of the ideas, a lot of the ideas I have are just things that I see, you know. The city of Detroit is a melting pot. I mean, it's a cornucopia of ideas and just things that you can see and just you can make a whole living off of it. Not in just comedy, but for sure, man. Anything, dog.
Yeah, you
know
can make a living out of anything. This guy's on the corner, man, is begging for money. That's a career. I've seen him fight over the times that they supposed to be on the corner. He like, this ain't your time to be on the corner. It's my time to be on the corner.
Like it's a time clock behind the bush.
I'm like, hey,
man, what was you doing here?
Man, hey, you got a career guy, man. I don't know if you ride through the city, but right there at 6 Mile and 75, the underpass, that guy been there since I was little. The same little short guy with the same peg leg with the same 10 speed.
Damn.
That's his career job, man. You know, I help him out every now and then, though. You know, I had no problem with him, you know. But I'm like, dude, this is a career move for you, man.
Let me tell you, dude.
Like, what's the next move up, though? Do you get the light? Do you go further down the block? Or,
and there you go.
Like, where you going with this, man?
And that's the concept right there. People ask where your inspiration comes through for some of your jokes. That's one right there. We can write a whole bit around that.
Yeah.
We can sit right here and write a whole bit around that. You know what I'm saying? We can go out there and take him some food and talk to him and find out about his life. I bet you it's hilarious. Yeah. Because how the fuck you homeless for what time is it? 40 years. About 40. How you homeless for 40 years? What time is it, dog?
Yeah.
God damn. Especially Detroit. Let me tell you something. Detroit winters will make me get a job.
You ain't bullshit.
What? In October, I'll be like, yeah, this shit for the birds. I'm about to, nigga, what time Popeye's open? I'm about to put an application in that bitch. I'm about to slang some flour to keep warm around this motherfucker.
Right.
What? Ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna be homeless in the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to sweet talk the shit out of old bitch.
Woo! Hey baby, how you doing?
Like, listen, let me tell you something. These petunias need to be put up in the fall. Let me go and dig these petunias up.
You pull a slick move and be like, let me shovel your snow. And then you like, you know what, it's cold. Can I sit down for a minute?
Absolutely.
The next thing you know, you took your shoes off, you took your coat off, you there with your tank top on.
You know what, Gertrude? Your feet look like you've been walking all day. Let me rub on them for you.
Gertrude.
Next thing you know, hell yeah, I don't give a fuck how old she is. I'm homeless. I'm about to rub Gertrude's feet till I got a pillow to lay on.
Right. She gonna fix you something good.
What?
Gertrude gonna come out with the fried chicken and collard greens and the cornbread.
You better get creative.
What?
That shit.
Say, baby, you all right with me?
Man, it's a spot. Casual in 94 when you come off the freeway, man. Them people been standing on that corner so long, it's sunk in. You almost got to look out your window and look down in the hole. And he still saying that there's God bless sign. God bless. Just looking for some food and some work. Get the fuck out the hole. Y'all done wore a hole in the yeah, they in the indent now.
They in the indent, right?
Like, you already got a job. You a manhole cover digger. Get the fuck out of there.
Man, I went past the one on what's that Woodward and 8 Mile, going back around, coming to going south. Dude, I rolled past and had to actually slow down and look. They have more water, pops, cases, and everything that I had in the crib.
I know.
I was about to stop and be like, hey, let me get a couple of them cases, man.
But they can flip that. You know what I'm saying? They can flip it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's going to get you a house, but it's going to get you
it's a start.
It's a start. Get you a short stay. I'm trying to short stay overnight. You know what I'm saying? How much is 6 hours? I need midnight to 6.
Midnight to 6.
I'm trying to get a nap.
Yeah, because the working
I'm trying to let me get a nap. How much does a nap cost around this?
Right, because the working people start coming back out here about 6 on the way to work. So, hey, I got to get out here at 6. So, because my man about to be out there, he going to try to take over the corner.
Man, hustle don't stop. How much?
then,
that's gonna be the next. That's gonna be the name of my comedy album. How much is a nap?
How much is a nap?
I need 4 hours of this bitch.
4 hours. That's it. I don't need nothing else. I'm moving there and asking the whole time, man. But and then you know what? And the last thing, man, we're gonna leave these homeless people alone before they come with us, man.
Yeah,
you know, and try to have sex in our cars when we leave the car door unlocked.
Never doing that.
But dude, man, the guy he say, hey man, you got some spare change? I said, yeah, man. So I gave him $1, right? Man, this Negro say, man, you got 25 extra cents? I say, dog, for real? Well, give me the $1 back then. You want to ask me for more? I just gave you $1.
Yeah.
Now you want to push the envelope, give me my $1 back. He said, man, quit playing, man.
That's his money.
He kept going like, man, you funny, man. He's like, he's walking. He turned around, you funny, man. I was like, look, man. Hey, like, you doing too much. I done already. You know what I'm saying? Went in my pocket out of kindness of my heart.
Already blessed you, dog.
Yeah, you know now you want more. He gonna stand there like it was my fault, man.
Yeah, that's how they do it, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? They didn't got over aggressive. There's a lot of gas stations I won't go to no more because the people out there over aggressive, man.
I know.
He said, hey man, you got a couple dollars? I was like, nah, man. I was like, man, here you go $1. He was like, I ain't like the rest of these cats out here begging and stuff, man. Yeah. I'm a real nigga, man. I'm out here, you know what I'm saying?
Real nigga.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, well, hold on, man. Hold on, man.
Yeah, back up.
Just back up a little bit, bro.
Let me pump the motherfucking gas.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
You're getting over aggressive for all this, man.
Then you get the passive aggressive ones. They be like, they don't want to approach you, but they want you to see them. They be like, hey, roll your window down, dog. Hey. They be about 30 feet away. They be like, hey, roll your window down. Hey, bro, I ain't really want be like, come on, man, stop it. Stop. Trying to, you know, just throw a brother, whatever. I look out, man.
Yeah, you look out. You know what? All the time, I ain't gonna lie to you. All the time, I don't look out. Some of the time,
you never know, man. It could be us, but I'm gonna be slick with it. I'm gonna tell you like this.
You never know.
I ain't gonna be a career homeless guy.
No, I'm gonna come up, man. They give me the case of water. I'm gonna take them and sell them $1 a piece, man. That's 48 in the case right there.
I'm supply and demand. I'm gonna go where they need the water at. I'm gonna be at the Capitol building. Y'all need some water? Y'all need some water? You thirsty? It's thirsty running, breaking windows, ain't it? Here, get this water. $5.
Man, you really jumped that high.
$5.
You tired, man? You get this water, man.
Homeless. I'm going to the Capitol building right now with
a case of water and some flaming hot Cheetos.
Hell yeah, with a mega hat on. I don't give a shit. $5.
$5 for water.
Make America great again. I know you thirsty. Been running through the Capitol building all day.
Speaking of the Capitol, man, what's your feelings about the industry today, man, in general and in the country overall?
Comedy?
Yeah, comedy-wise.
Man, hey. It is what it is. You got to get in when you fit in, man. That's one industry that I think is never going to like go down or up. You know what I'm saying? It's always people looking to get entertainment through movies or just somewhere. But a stand-up comic, man, will make you part of the show. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel like what you're going through is exactly what he's going through. Especially if he's from your town, you can relate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So as soon as everything open up, it's gonna go back to what it is. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be good enough to make it out. You got to be good enough to make it out of your hometown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people is career hometown comics.
Yeah, that's all they do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They just want to stay right here, be in the hood bars and you know what I'm saying, doing that. And other people want to get out and do something different and take their talents on. But as far as the world, I mean, the world is an open industry, man. You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna be closed to comedy. Never. We always gonna be around. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody's always gonna be. If it ain't me, it's gonna be the next person. Always gonna be around to make somebody laugh.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's kicking about over there.
Yeah, hey, what does it feel like to bomb on stage as a stand-up comedian?
Who the fuck? Fuck you done picked on this show that they ain't motherfucking bombed before. I don't know, nigga. No, this playing. Nah, listen. I bombed one time. So real talk. This real talk. Anybody out there seen my comedy? Y'all done seen me before. You know I ain't lying. I have bombed one time out of, I don't even know how many times I grabbed the mic. Let's just say throw a number. I tried to grab the mic 200 times. I bombed one time. And it was my first time getting back into comedy after taking that year off.
After taking that year off, okay.
So what I did was I got fucked up. My brother showed up. He came in with, my brother thugged out. He just, he hood as hell. This
I
nigga,
know, little
he
bro.
shows up with the water bottle full of Patron. Why? I don't know. Because you got money.
Hey,
And we
that's just what
drinking.
we
He,
do.
he like, drink this, you good. You know what I'm saying? You back in the comedy game. I'm like, yeah. And I got to telling myself, like, these jokes are mine. These are mine. They ain't going nowhere. They're here.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? They ain't going nowhere. I would drink this. I can be drunk as fuck and still deliver them. They say that's like recognize. I thought it was like recognizing your own kids. You know your kids, drunk or not.
Right, yeah.
Shit.
Sometimes.
Negro, please, dog. I went on that stage. The people was moving. It was like a TikTok filter.
TikTok filter.
Yeah, it was like a TikTok filter, and and I had an out of body experience. I actually stepped away from my body and looked at myself and said, "Man, if you don't shut the fuck up and get off this stage," and sure shit, man, I think I did like a minute and a half. I was like, I gotta go. It was horrible, but that never happened again. Never, and it never did. That was like the end of 2017 or something like that. It never happened again.
Never happened again. You're watching the Suede Covington Show live on WDDS Dirty TV. The dirtiest station in the world, Detroit's Double D's. We are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe, man. Subscribe to BSC, subscribe to the Dirty TV channels. A lot of interesting information out here for you, different shows. We'll be back next week, so check us out. You can join the conversation by calling 734-530-9915. And that's been a commercial break.
We back from them commercials and shit. Y'all call in. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all sitting at the house. Y'all call the show.
Are there, now this is the thing, man. A lot of comedians have got in trouble for saying different things. What's the guy on Seinfeld, Kramer? He got into a bunch because of the bad taste of the joke.
Oh, absolutely.
But that was more or less of him dealing with a heckler, right? As opposed to his part of his comedy skit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, who knows what happened? The
happened?
mind of a comic is fucking crazy. So I don't know where he went wrong. I don't know how he went left with all of that. So I'm gonna let him deal with that for the rest of his life. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck. But yeah.
Hey, interesting. We have Carlos Tamaz just joining us today.
Hello there. What's up, everybody? I just thought that might be a cool name, like Suede Covington. By the way, I'm not fucking Suede Covington. How are you guys doing? What's
up?
The man
What's
right
the deal,
here.
man? What's the
How
deal,
you
man?
been, brother?
Brother, I can't call it, man. I've been sitting back waiting for the world to open up like everybody else,
Oh, man. Word on the street has been so busy for you, man. I'm glad to see
absolutely.
a lot of things going on.
Yeah,
a lot of things going on. A lot of stuff popping.
I had so much stuff going on. I mean, before the city shut down, all our bars, I most definitely was one of the sought after guys, so I was having fun. But at the same time, once this shit opened up, I'm gonna be back.
Oh, you already here, brother.
I mean, and the internet too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm online doing things, so give me a second. Can't wait, y'all just wait. I'm gonna be back in your living rooms for sure.
So what we were just talking about, talking to the Stromile the comic, we was asking him about are there any things that are off limits to talk about? There's been not a lot, but there's been a few comedians who have been ridiculed for some of the jokes that they've told. They were funny as fuck, though. Don't get it twisted.
This the thing.
Kevin Hart, I think, was just ridiculed about
some he had said in the past, but this the thing, man. As far as content in a comic goes, it's all about timing. It's all about timing. Your timing has to be good. It can't be right after it happened. You know what I'm saying? Unless if it's a tragedy, it can't be right after. But it can't be right after it happened. But at the same time, there's nothing that we can't talk about when we go on stage. You know what I'm saying? You have to be witty. You have to be compassionate. You got to be funny. If you don't have those three things, you're not a comic anyway. You just up there talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So your timing got to be A1. You got to be compassionate and funny. So the crowd can get it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking to people with how many people in your crowd? 100? you're talking to 100 personalities.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? 100 personalities need to be on your page, and if you're not, you got to be able to put them on that page.
Yeah, bring them to your page.
Absolutely, and that's
right.
where the compassion comes in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no doubt.
I
So
definitely.
you really hold on. You really didn't answer the question. You kind of talked around the motherfucker.
I told you.
Is there anything off limits specifically that you could not talk about while you're on stage? That's
Not
what
at
I
all.
wanna know.
Not at all.
So everything goes. Everything.
I would think so.
So
I
you're
would
just
think so.
saying the timing and the crowd
Just the timing.
really dictates if it's off limits or not.
I mean, because think about it. If the JFK shit just happened yesterday, would you go on stage talking about JFK? And this shit would be like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. You know?
That's true. That's true.
But here we are right now. We could talk about it. It's timing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, like both my grandparents are dead. The other day I thought about a joke, and I'm like, damn, you know, I was thinking like about how everybody grandparents had plastic covering on their
On the couch.
on their couches and shit. Everybody had that shit, right?
Stick to
And
it.
I'm thinking to myself,
Slide
like, how
off
can I
of
make
it,
that
man.
funny? And I said,
Right.
you know, when I was a kid, I was gonna walk up to my grandpa, like, Granddaddy, why the damn couch coverings got plastic all on it? And my grandfather looked me straight in my face and was gonna say, that's because your grandmother's a squirter. You know what I'm saying? You know?
This guy's sick.
So even though that didn't happen, I mean, it's all about timing.
It's about timing.
What did happen? Grandma squirted?
I don't.
You don't
fucking
know. She might have been though.
One of them. You know what I'm
They was
saying?
squirting
But-
back then. Hey,
why
And
not?
you know what? I consider the art of comedy, man. Like you guys are really how can I say it? I would like to say it like I consider you guys like master teachers, man. Meaning that often comedy doesn't get the credit for having the heart of the truth of a matter that's touchy in a subject that people want to say but dare not to say.
Exactly.
So therefore, you have to be a bold person, but just like you say, definitely timing, intelligence, witty, and truth.
Truth, absolutely. But that's my top three. But I mean, but you also have to be not scared. You also have to be brave. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
To even be able to go out there with that content. A little bit off too, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a little bit fucking crazy to go out there with some of the shit you about to say to this audience because you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if it's funny, I mean, you have to. I mean, the bottom line of comedy is funny. But if you're funny, if they laugh, who gives a fuck who got offended? Who gives a fuck?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless it was, you know, 99% of the audience, but one person laughed, then you might want to go look at that. You might want to go
Want to
recreate
switch
that
it up
shit,
a little
you know
bit.
what I'm saying? But, I mean, you know, so yeah, I don't think nothing's off limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a friend of mine very early told a Kobe joke. Very early after it happened. And the crowd is just not ready for that.
No.
They're not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And here we are almost a year. It's almost been a year. And I still don't think they're ready. Timing is not good right now for a Kobe joke. You thinking you see it all the time. I'm on TikTok. I seen a TikTok where a guy was like, hey, tell me who's your favorite NBA player without actually telling me who's your NBA player. And the guy just showed like a helicopter spinning around. And it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see where you're going, but it's not funny. So the timing is what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
this gonna be a while before the world's ready to laugh at some Kobe shit.
Yeah. It'd be,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is it's the timing.
Yeah, because you had a lot of people that idolized him, looked up to him.
Oh, man.
You know, liked his
Absolutely.
work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Liked him on the floor. Liked him wanted to
He
be.
did for the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, and it was not just into our community. It was outside of our community. You know,
You know
what I'm
what's
saying?
funny? So was like Martin Luther King. But people
Yeah.
tell Martin Luther King jokes all the time and it's okay. Because it's timing. You know what I'm saying? People be like, hey man, you know, Martin Luther King, whatever. You're like, whatever. Because so much time has
Yeah,
passed.
but the jokes is a little different though. There's nobody out there talking about, he shot me. He shot me. Nobody's really telling a joke like that, but they making jokes about, how he's speaking.
Well,
and,
that's what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? Engagement. But the helicopter joke
timing
was,
period.
that was just, it was just completely off,
There you go.
man. You know what I mean? But
There you go.
yeah,
You got it.
That's what's up. So what about hecklers, man? How do you deal with hecklers? Do you get a lot of hecklers, man?
I haven't, man.
Hey, so y'all hear that? He don't have enough. He don't got enough
haven't
hecklers
got
out
it.
there. So next time you see comedy, Stromile.
Listen, and Detroit comedy scene, you gonna get some hecklers. But I haven't come across any, you know what I'm saying? I come across people that laugh and maybe contribute to it, or they add some shit to the joke, but they ain't really.
So you ain't get that lady that was at David Chappelle say, "Fuck you, David Chappelle."
No, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I worked too hard at this bitch in Chrysler for this shit.
There you go. I mean, but he did bomb. They paid a lot of money for that shit. He went in there and laid a fucking goose egg. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I ain't came across nobody that treated my comedy like it was negative. Like, that's some bullshit. Boo, get the fuck off stage. Like I have seen people do before. But nah.
I saw Bernie Mac years ago, man. I went on a date. I thought I was got tickets down at Fox Theater, man. I think I was like 18, 19, somewhere around in there. See Bernie Mac had a nice little young lady.
Bernie Mac.
Man, that's why I said I thought I was grown, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a little car, a little money, had a nice little woman on my arm. You know what I'm saying? She's beautiful. I was like, I'm that guy. So we get out there, man. Bernie Mac get on stage. He started his routine. This is the first time people drop the mic. That ain't new, man. That's old. So they out there heckling.
He dropped the mic on stage.
They heckling Bernie, man. He telling his routine. He funny. They laughing. But you get some ignorant cat. Bernie Mac ain't shit.
Yeah.
Bernie Mac. So he went out like, I am the shit. I don't even need security, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And they were they was like, they got hyped. They was feeling it.
Yeah.
Then he went back into his routine. And they was like, nah, we don't want to hear this shit. Bernie Mac ain't shit. Bernie Mac ain't shit.
In the D.
In the D at the Fox, man.
Wow.
So he say, so Bernie get on, he talks some more, shit. He say, man, fuck you, motherfucker. You motherfuckers don't know shit. You don't know me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dropped the mic and walked off the stage.
Yeah.
They screamed. They got off their feet
Like,
and was like, oh, shit. And he never came back.
Dumb. That's stupid. Wow.
That was a joke. He never came back.
Yeah. Well, he got his money. He got his money.
Yeah, he did. He never came back.
He
And
got
after
his
that,
bus, hit 94, and went back to Chicago. Where he from? Shit.
that was the last time I picked the second show for any comic. It's either I get the first show. I'm not getting that drunk later on, coming from the club, strip bar crowd.
It is a different crowd, though. It is a different crowd.
Cookie ass nigga, sit your ass down.
It is a different crowd. That 8 o'clock crowd is a lot more docile than that
it's a little bit more reserved. They come in.
Motherfuckers come up in there like, shit, where the Hennessy at in this back?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that.
Where the hand? You be like,
I ain't got no motherfucking
backstage like, damn, here we go. I'm gonna have to hit them hard first.
Right.
That's the thing about comedy, man. You go out there if the crowd, little hype, you gotta go out there and hit them with your hardest up, get them on your side immediately. Hit them with your hardest up front, dog, and then talk about where they from. They love that shit.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck where you at. You can be I was in Vegas, I did a show. I was here. I don't give a fuck where you go. If you hit their hometown and where they from, talk about that shit, you get them on their side, they gonna love you for the rest of the set.
In Vegas. So you've not been just here doing. So you've been in Vegas? Where? California?
I didn't perform. I was out there, but I didn't perform. But just outside was just Ohio and Vegas. I did.
Okay,
Vegas was great, man. They to this day, I'm getting emails like, "Hey, you gotta come back. You gotta come back." So I'm most definitely waiting for everything to waiting for a couple other comics. We've been talking. Y'all know comics. Y'all know who y'all are. Putting some tours together. So I'm gonna be working this year.
Yeah, I hear you.
Definitely looking forward to it.
And I told you, it was a joke, but I'm gonna catch the groupies, man.
What I miss, man? What is this guy talking about?
Hey, look, man.
What is this guy talking about,
seen me perform. He's seen me perform a few times. He know.
No, I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking, but
You can find me at the bar. I want the free liquor he gets. Shit. I got diabetic habits. I need my sugar.
benefits somehow. No, but like I say, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, but so you know what? It's something else, man. You might not know about the comic Stromile. A lot of people who watch him and know him in the last 6 years think that his only thing in the entertainment world is just comedy.
No, he's done movies before. I've seen you in a few movies.
Yeah, I did a couple spots.
So see, that's it too. See, you don't know either.
Okay,
he was once in a group. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was in a rap group called Dead Poet.
Dead Poet Society.
Dead Poet. Not just Dead Poets.
Society was the movie.
Somebody,
yeah, we cut the Society off.
Yeah, the Dead Poets, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
damn, that's underground, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We ate, man. We went out there, man. We did some things, man. No doubt, Hey.
Yo, definitely shout out. That's like
shout out Kevin Carr. He out there. I think he out there listening to Kevin Carr, man. Me and that guy went out there and Yeah, no doubt, man.
He was
fun.
So this is when I used to catch him. He had a T-top Cutlass with hair. He had hair, man, and braids. He had hair.
On Dayton's.
You know, and I don't know if it's
I don't know what that
an
motherfucker.
HP
They
thing
stole
or
that
something.
bitch.
And we
T-top Cutlass on Dayton's.
Dayton's, yeah.
That bitch was
Was
hard.
it brown? Was it brown?
No, it was not. That was my first one.
The first
one
one
they
was
stole
brown.
was black. It was black.
Woo!
That's funny.
And yeah,
Had
and
Dead Poets on the back and license plate.
yeah. So that was. They did a whole album. What was the name of the album?
The Dead Poets album was Tell the Two Cities.
Tell the Two Cities.
Tell the Two Cities because he was from the suburbs, and I was from the city. So you know what I'm saying, like that mesh. We just told two different sides of about two different sides of the track. So it was Tell the Two Cities. It was easy, and we went out there and had a ball, man. I mean the shows. I mean within 1 year, man, we should do 60 shows in a year.
Yeah, I think I caught you guys at Ebony Showcase before. Y'all used to hit there.
Could have.
St. Andrews.
Yep.
St. Andrews
Absolutely.
definitely on
We
top.
opened up
I think
and
St. Andrews is like the proving grounds,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
If you are in the rap game and you never hit St. Andrews, you're not doing something right.
no
You
doubt.
have to go through St. Andrews to pay
This
homage,
is when
man,
this
to the
is when
city.
a person loved hip hop and people thought hip hop wasn't cool. How about
Yeah,
that?
this was back in the day,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? When you wore backpacks and had to fight people.
What? Grand Poobah, this motherfucker.
All right.
What was your favorite song off that album, man?
The Tell the Two Cities.
Yeah.
You want to do this?
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
You're watching the Suede Covington Show live on WDDS Dirty TV, the dirtiest station in the world. Detroit's Double D's.
Yeah.
We are streaming live, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Periscope. Please like and share, follow, and subscribe. You can join the conversation if you want to call in. The phone number is 734-530-9915. So look, on the show, before you get to that part, we want to say that we have a thing called the grown man rules. So every week we're going to tell the grown man rules. You know, I once did this on my Facebook page, and we're going to carry it over to the Suede Covington Show. This week is the grown man should have at least how many bottles of cologne in their repertoire. So motherfuckers who don't know what a repertoire is, on your dresser or your crates with the piece of wood cross, whatever you got. How many?
That's kind of wow.
Hey man, you never know out here, man.
Hey,
you know,
man,
and if
you
you in
talking-
Africa, how many on your hyena do you keep?
Oh, no, that was some racist shit.
Yeah,
I'm listening to this several Native American.
I mean, if you
Indian looking
if
Mexican
you're in
guy.
Europe on your in your chest or your dresser. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, Suede Covington.
Suede Covington.
Suede Covington
must have
definitely
a dresser.
much more trustful.
Right.
Or just wherever you keep your cologne in the medicine cabinet. If you get to just keeping it with the little sample bottle next to the toothpaste. But still
use sample bottles.
I don't think they should take them home. The samples should stay in the store, right?
Stay in the store.
That shit stay in the
Hey man, you
got samples at your house.
You ain't a grown man, motherfucker.
you got clothes, you got clothes samples, lotion samples,
Oh my god.
underwear samples, everything, man.
That's funny.
But seriously,
How many though?
so how many bottles of cologne should you have? Like the minimum number.
I'll say grown man at least two.
True.
You can't smell the same everywhere
Every
you go.
fucking day.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With every outfit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be the same motherfucker. You know, at least two.
At least two.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
then
That's
that
just me.
make it three options, right? Two make it three options because one, then the other one, then you mix them.
You can mix cologne.
can mix
I've never
cologne.
done that before.
I've never done that. Last time I did that, it was Paul Sebastian and Polo, and I was like 8 years old, and that shit didn't smell good at all. I drowned my shit in Granddaddy's bottle. That shit was not great. So I've never mixed any fucking cologne.
Yeah, I never mixed cologne before. That's a chance, bro. You taking a hell of a chance right there. Because cologne just don't wash off that damn easy.
No, it don't. It don't.
Yo, you gonna be at the dance and still smelling like that shit.
Used car salesman. Like, what's up, man? You know, you got that polo, nigga. You got that polo.
I got a call here to sell you.
Smell like empty beer bottles in this motherfucker.
Well, I mean, but at the same time, you have more than like a variation of colognes because then you got a musk, right?
Right.
And then you have the what's the other one? The musk, and then you have the lighter scents.
A sports scent.
Like a sports scent. Like you got fruits and berries, and then you got twigs and nuts and squirrel ass.
Yeah,
that's
all
all
that
mixed
dumb
in
shit.
it.
I don't know what this
What
dude be
savage
wearing.
be in this motherfucker?
I don't know what this dude wearing.
I wear Savage. That nigga wears Savage. savage. What the
Savage.
fuck? Savage. It's Savage.
No, actually, I wear a Burberry. You know what I mean? I wear a
got a
Burberry.
Burberry.
Yeah, I got a
Burberry.
nice little Burberry scent that I put on.
that.
I even messed with the Lagerfeld. I done went
Okay.
all the way back to
That's good
Lagerfeld and Drakkar.
Jakar.
Drakkar.
Seriously, you went back to Jakar?
Man, I got a bottle of
Old
Drakkar
80s.
right now
The black
that I
bottle.
only
You
wear
like
to
it,
the
though?
40 and overs club. I only wear it to I only wear it to the 40 and overs club.
I'm glad all shit shut down because you'll be like, this motherfucker.
But we know who
smell
out
like,
the crew like dirty old
smell like
man.
88 in this
Man,
motherfucker.
You really want to
that's
feel
why
like
you
dirty
go.
old
Hey,
man?
look, that's why you go to
I
the
feel
40
like a
and
dirty
overs
old
club.
man. Let's go to 40 order.
Man, that's
to
why I
spark
want
some
to
nostalgia.
But see, the Lagerfeld kind of, endures time, so it's a nice light fragrance. So
I
you
disagree.
can still
I
do
disagree.
that. Man, I've been with Lagerfeld, and it's like, oh, you
think-
smell nice.
I mean, it's a lot of old fragrances I held on to, but then again, it depends on the person. Like, fuck, man. Like, my little sister called me metrosexual because I had too much cologne. You know,
She
that's
learned how
fucked
to
up.
I mean, you had too much on, or too
No, I
much.
had, as far as ownership.
Oh,
How
like-
old is she though?
Well, she's 30 now, but back then.
Back then, when
that's
she had you, she was
I was like
younger.
in my 20s. She was younger than me.
There you
know
go.
what I'm
That's
saying?
all. She ain't grew up. She ain't
But,
grew up yet.
it was like aromatherapy for me. Like, even to this day, I got a minimum of at least 7 different bottles. Or if I go in the store and it smell good, or if I like a fragrance and it feels certain, certain fragrances make you feel a certain way. When you want to dress business appropriate, or you want to be aggressive or assertive.
I think I got 3 or 4. Three or four, yeah.
bottles.
Like I got the Burberry. I got I think 2 polos. I don't know what else I got. I got the regular polo blue and the polo black.
Oh,
black is amazing.
yeah. I mean, I got Yves Saint Laurent. I've got
That's what it is. Yeah, the
I've
YSL.
got,
Yeah,
I got
that's what I got.
Tiffany's. I got I think Burberry. I think I got Lagerfeld.
The dirty old man like Spice, don't he?
Yeah, there you go.
I even got a Ferragamo, and that's
Now,
when it
that's
comes to.
good. I love
But that's
Ferragamo.
more like a heavier,
Yeah.
spicier smell.
Yeah.
I've learned over the years there's just
Yeah.
different smells that come with the cologne.
Yeah, like-
But basically, what I'm saying is, any grown man, you should have in your repertoire, your toolbox,
two.
whatever
2
you
to
want to
3.
call
At
it,
least 2.
at least 2 on the minimum of colognes. You want to smell good. At some time, no woman want to smell funky socks and a funky black man or funky white man or
And
funky
if you,
red
and
man or
if you only
green
got
man.
2, if you only got 2, get some Axe spray. Fuck, use that.
Yeah,
shit.
Well, that's
every day.
And you know what I noticed?
I
Like,
like that.
this what I noticed too. A lot of guys, y'all might not notice, but like, I'm a big Irish Spring fan.
Yeah.
Like, I use Irish Spring. The gel, that shit stick on you because when I go to work, I don't wear cologne. I climb telephone poles for a reason. I mean, I'll climb telephone poles, so there's no reason to wear cologne. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at
That's
work.
for
But
another show.
But when I be in customers' houses one night, I be like, "Oh, you smell good," and I'm like, "That's just that Irish, that
That's
Irish
that
Spring."
Irish Spring.
That shit. Hey, so if you ain't got no cologne, don't feel bad. Go out there and wash your ass with some Irish Spring gel. They love that shit. You smell
Especially
clean.
with Corona, please wash your fucking
Watch
ass.
to that. Watch that
Man, that
ass.
Corona's something else.
Isn't
man.
it something else?
But this is the Suede Covington show.
Yeah.
Hello, and I'm not Suede Covington, by the way.
But I am Suede Covington,
Yeah.
by the way.
I'm
This is
Carlos Tomas.
right here to my left is
Carlos Tomas. I just thought that name sounded cool, though.
Carlos Tomas.
Carlos
Yeah.
Tomas.
I want to take your
Really
exit.
Carl Thomas. But it's all right.
Oh,
It's nice to have a
It's really Carl Thomas. But it's Carlos Tomas today.
we got
Carl Thomas in this
the
mouth.
comic Stromile over here,
No
man.
doubt,
I
man.
want to thank you for coming out,
Oh,
man.
man,
Thank
the
you for
ball,
joining
man.
us on
Had the
my
ball.
very first show, man.
Had the ball.
We looking forward to more. Like I say, man, it's the Urban Talk Show.
No doubt.
You're welcome to come
Absolutely.
anytime
Appreciate
you
you.
want. I don't care if there's another guest in there.
Yeah.
If it's 2 people that's got it, one of them got to stand on and look at the mirror the whole time, and you can get it
Right.
shared, man.
Right, I appreciate
But
that, man.
yeah, let anybody know whatever you got coming up, or
man, listen.
what's the deal, real quick. 'Cause
Everything's on social media nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So next Friday, we run a great podcast. It's called the 12 Mile Podcast. Looking for it on Facebook. Like the page, 12 Mile Podcast. Also, the Knuckleheads Comedy Group. I am COO of this company. It's all comedy all the time. So you guys look up Knuckleheads Comedy. Every Wednesday night we do a podcast. Every Sunday night we do a podcast, so you guys look into that. But you can find me on any platform at Comic Stromile. At Comic, and my last name is Stromile, STROMILE. Y'all most definitely will see me when the city open back up. And I can't wait to see y'all, man. Y'all come out and support. Say, hey, I seen you on the Suede Show, or I heard you on the Suede Show. You're funny, brother. And come out and support, and I'm going to give you that same support back.
That's it, man. You watching the Suede Covington Show live on WDDS Dirty TV, the dirtiest station in the world, Detroit's Double D's. You know what I'm saying? Double D. Everybody like Double D's, right?
Everybody
Double
love
D.
Double D's.
We're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. If you want more information, you want to see more shows. If you missed the show, let somebody else know that they missed the show. They can come check it out. They can go there. YouTube, Big Sneed Entertainment. We put it on there as well. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in. You know, be like I'm gonna do like a Russell Simmons. Thanks for tuning in. God bless.
Thank you for coming out.
And thank you.